Holiday shopping is just kicking into high gear, and if you're a compulsive shopper or an extravagant spender, it could kill your hopes of a comfortable future or possibly destroy your relationships with others. Certified financial planner LeVitre wrote the book, 20 Retirement Decisions You Need to Make Right Now. He's here. What do our spending decisions reveal about us?
Your spending decisions basically tell whether or not you're more concerned with status or wealth. And if you're concerned with status, you're probably buying expensive things on credit, and you're more concerned with looking good than building wealth.
And you even have some examples of people that you probably encounter people all the time who are more concerned with one or the other, right?
Right. I have lots of people, and you know people that buy expensive things on credit. And a good example would be a car. I have a client who just went out, bought a brand new Mercedes, and now has a $650 a month payment, and that's $650 that they can't put in to their 401k or invest towards invest towards becoming more wealthy.
An example, that $650, you did some figuring on that, on what they could have had otherwise, where they would have been, had they been investing that, it would have turned into a nice little profit for them doing something else.
Right. In fact, I went back to 1993 and I said, what if you had just taken the $650 and invested it in either McDonald's or perhaps Apple, if you were lucky enough to choose Apple at that time. And you'll see that a $650 a month car payment actually cost you $500,000 had you bought McDonald's, or over $4 million had you bought Apple. And so it cost a lot to look good and to choose, again, status over becoming wealthy.
So are people actually choosing to look wealthy instead of actually being wealthy?
Yeah, exactly. In fact, I've heard it said in Texas, it's called big hat, no cattle. I look wealthy, but when you break it down, I'm really not too wealthy. In fact, I thought it would be interesting if you were to take everything you own and on the side of it list, here's what it's worth, and here's what I owe, and here's my worth, net, positive or negative. So if you had your car and you pulled up to someone with say a Mercedes or a BMW, and it looked really nice, and on the side it said it's worth $25,000, I owe $30,000, and the net worth is -5. Instead of the perception being, well, that person has money, you'd be going, my $5,000 Camry is worth more than their car. I'm more wealthy than that.
Yeah, if we all had it labeled on the cars, there would be change the way we drive our cars out there. Okay. Do these decisions, will they really make a long-term impact, do you think, on what we do and how we come out?
Yeah, in fact, it's the habit that's the problem. If you're in the habit of buying expensive things, buying extra comfort, doing so on debt, and you never change that habit, you're probably not going to be wealthy. In fact, if you choose status and extra comfort before you have wealth, you'll always be poor.
It's right there. So if you wonder why some people are poor and some people have the money, it comes down to basic decisions like that. Ray's book has some more great advice like this, and of course you can find it at the local bookstores. Or if you're recently retired or near retirement age, you can visit his website and request a complimentary copy of the book. Just click on the Contact Us tab up in the upper right part, and you can request a copy of the book. Ray, thanks for stopping in.